time has come. Execute Order 66. Wielding a theory saber makes me more focused, makes me stronger, makes me more powerful. Good. I can feel your anger. Guys, it's finally here. I'm just gonna go ahead and open the first part. You guys actually have no idea how excited I am for this unboxing. I ordered this, let me see. I got this on May 30th. So it has officially been 4 months and about a week or so. It's been over 4 months since I've ordered this. So this might actually be one of the most special unboxings we've ever done for the channel because this is such a special saber. This is my first limited edition saber. Star Wars Theory has sold multiple lightsabers that were limited edition, but they were always so expensive that I was never able to get my hands on them. Until this one, I had to pick this up because I've never seen a saber like this before. Here we go, guys. Oh, that's amazing. It says unlimited power on it. Wow, guys, take a look at this thing. Look at this box. Wow, this is, wow. It's just wow. 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 Elegant weapon for a civilized age is what it says on here. Whoa, that's so cool. Look on the very front, it says 501 limited edition. 501st, it's pretty cool. So for those of you wondering why Emperor 2, what happened to the first one? Well, he did do an Emperor saber. I think there was only 200 pieces, somewhere around there. I could be wrong. Anyways, that one sold out so quick and everyone was kind of upset that they weren't able to get their hands on it because it was a really cool piece and it was just gone like that. It was also super expensive. Theory had TXQ help him like custom make a really cool new design with new materials that had never been seen before. It was supposed to be as accurate to the movie as possible. And yeah, everyone got upset like we want more, but because that was a limited edition, he was like, we can't make more of those. So we'll just make his other lightsaber. Because if you didn't know, the Emperor actually has 2. We actually see him use both in the Clone Wars. But the reason this is called the Obsidian version is because this one is blacked out instead of gold. And no, this wasn't just a unique Theory saber's design. They actually use a obsidian version of the Emperor saber in Revenge of the Sith. You can actually see the Emperor fighting Yoda with it on Coruscant. If you freeze frame the movie at just the right spot, you can actually see it was the stunt saber. So that's kind of the history behind it, where it came from and why. All right, here we go, guys. Whoa! The inside for the first time isn't Fulfill Your Destiny. It's Emperor 2. And it's all blacked out. My goodness, this is such a cool box. I love the lightning all over it. It's very flashy. So inside the box, as usual, Theory Saber stickers, toolkit, display stand, Theory Saber's blade plug, charger, hex key, and screws, and Theory Saber's user's guide. We're gonna open up the display stand because I want to display it on something, because it's a cool saber. And of course we get the blacked out display stand. I am curious to see if there's anything special inside the toolkit. Yes! Let's go! Guys, look, we get a whole top piece for it. That's amazing. So that way, whenever we take the blade out, we can make it look more movie accurate by putting this in. Oh, that's amazing! I wasn't expecting that. I'm glad, because that's... I always love those pieces. Those are really cool. Oh my gosh, guys, this is the plaque. I just realized. I thought this was just the regular plaque like always, but no, this is gonna tell us what number we've got. Okay, so we'll save this for later. I saw the front of it, it said Theory, but I didn't see anything else. All the engraving was too small, so I don't know what number it is yet. And then we get a thin 36-inch blade. I'm probably gonna put a smaller blade in this though, so it's easier to swing around because this is a very small saber. We're still gonna use this though, just cause. It might look a little funky, but there's a lot of screws, so I'm gonna assume it takes 3. Okay guys, here we go, finally. Time for the saber. Wow, it's so small. Oh my goodness! This thing is so heavy! This has weight to it, dude. I love the black bag. This is awesome. Whoa. This is also the softest one I've ever felt. Wow, that is way softer than all the others. Look at that bag that it comes in. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, before we touch the saber though. Okay. Here we go, guys. Gotta make sure I don't get the fingerprints on it, you know? Because this thing will be a fingerprint magnet, probably. All right, guys. $666.66. 4 months and 1 week later, finally, we have the Emperor 2 Obsidian. Wow, and it's in bubble wrap. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, this is the coolest lightsaber ever. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. This is so cool. I love how small it is. That is such a nice grip. Guys, check this thing out. So as you can see, it's not fully blacked out, but all the parts that are supposed to be like a brass color are black. And then we've got just a couple gold pieces on it here. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yay, I was right on the retention screw number. This is incredible. I'm gonna wear gloves the rest of the video because I want to get really cool up close beauty shots of this thing, and it won't look as good with fingerprints. So I'm just gonna stay like this. I love how heavy it is. That's, for something so small, you're not expecting that when you first pick it up. It's almost as heavy as my Hermit 4 Weathered up here. And you guys, if you saw that review, it's heavy. Okay guys, this is the moment of truth. I'm gonna see what number we got. Oh my gosh, I can't open this stupid bag with these gloves on. I've waited 4 months, just let me get in it already, please. Quick little story time. Whenever Theory released the first version of this, the full gold and brass or whatever, the first one, I wanted to get it. I was in Branson, Missouri on vacation, and I was looking at the website, I was like, I really want this, but I can't afford it. And then the more I looked at it, I wanted it so bad, and there was people literally DMing me on Instagram and stuff, like, are you gonna get this? I wanna see a review of it, bro. And I was like, now I kinda wanna get it. So I said, okay, if it's still on sale tomorrow, I'll get it. The next day, I look and it's sold out. So I was like, man, but I was okay with it. And honestly, part of the reason I never got a special edition saber before is because I don't have a lot of money. So I always want to wait until I see a saber I really want that's unlike any other before I spend a bunch of money on a saber. You know, I want to make sure that it's something different, unique, and special, you know, really worth it. And I think this definitely is. Okay, guys, here we go. The official number, let's cross our fingers, hope it's a low number. We got, can you read it? I can't read it. I can't see it on the camera. What does it say? What does it say, guys? Oh, wow. That's crazy. We got 242 out of 501st. Wow. Okay, that's still a pretty cool number. It's under 300, so I'm happy with that. Theory Sabers Emperor 2 Obsidian Limited Edition 242 out of 501. There it is, but we're not done yet. We're gonna put the blade right in this thing because this has the prequels font package installed on it, and I have not seen that yet. So I am extremely excited to go through all the fonts on this thing. Because if you didn't know, Theory Sabers has different font packages on their website. When you buy a saber, you can choose between like the prequels or the originals, the games, the sequels, all kinds of different options there, and I think they're making another one here pretty soon. Plus the Mark I, which is free. And these are a bunch of amazing sound fonts that you can't find anywhere else. They're Theory Sabers exclusive because they were made by Kyberphonic, music by Samuel Kim. So yeah, it's very special. It's a great experience. You get a lot for the price that you're paying. Wow, that looks so wrong. Such a long blade on such a tiny hilt. That just looks strange, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, that just looks so weird. But because the hilt is so heavy, even though this is a long blade, and it is NeoPixel by the way, it balances out really well. Its balance point is like right up here. Yeah, so swinging this thing is gonna be a breeze. This is really nice actually. All right, guys, let's turn this thing on, see what it can do. Okay, so it's not turning on. So there's probably a kill switch. Let's check. And it's something I do anyway. Every time I get a saber, I always like to check out the chassis. So I think Theory said this little knob here on the end, if you twist that, then you can just pull the whole thing on the bottom out. So let's see. So if we take that piece off, the whole thing should just come sliding right out. There it is. Oh, wow. Nice. So I do not see a kill switch, which means this needs to be charged. Great. But now with that out of there, you can see clean through the saber. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this thing charged up. It takes a USB-C right up there. So super easy, just plug it in and wait about 2, 3, 4 hours. I'm only gonna wait 1 because 1 should be enough to charge it for what I need here for the video. Plus I really wanna get to it, and it's late. It's like 1:30 in the morning. See you guys in an hour or 1 second. Cue the transition. It has now been over an hour. It's actually like 4 in the morning now. I ended up watching Captain America Civil War. So yeah, that was fun. But now we can finally put this thing back together and see how it all works and sounds. So let's put that back in there. I keep forgetting how heavy this thing is. I'm like actually surprised how heavy this is for how small it is. It's so tiny. There's actually 2 buttons on this thing, one right here and another one right up there. I don't know which is the primary button, but let's try this one on this side. Well, that started the music, so obviously we know it works now. So the button that we pushed is the primary button. So if you are wondering how I did that, all I did was hold it down for like a second. That's gonna be the same button that turns on and off the saber, but we would just click it once really quick rather than hold it. So let's put the blade in this thing. Okay guys, here we go. The moment that we have all been waiting for, and the moment I've been waiting for over 4 months. Let's see which sound font this is too, because this is the prequels pack, so I have no idea what we're about to hear. So this is gonna be a surprise for everybody. Ooh. That sounds really good. It's a lot quieter than I was expecting, so let me see if I can turn up the volume. So if you wanna change the volume, the second button, I can't just say like blue or green or top or bottom or whatever. I mean, that is the button that if you click it once, it will change the font. And if you hold it for just a second, that activates the volume mode. So then you can push this one to turn it up or this one to turn it down. So then you just hold it again to take volume mode off, and then you're set to go. So now this button, this is the one that will turn it on and off. Oh, that was cool. Now keep in mind, this is a Profi. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but this being a limited edition piece, they make all of these in Profi. And I think they come default with the prequels font package. I don't know if you can get a different font package for it or not. Because it's pretty heavy, but it also feels balanced. And it's like, I love it's so circular, so it's a really nice grip, and it's really small, so it's like, if you hold it with 2 hands, it almost doesn't even exist anymore. It's gone. It's just really cool. It just feels really, really nice in the hand, like really nice. And I like this grip up here. That's a really nice grip. And the buttons don't get in the way. All right, let's explore some of these other fonts. I'm so excited to see what they've got.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I am a little disappointed that that's as loud as it goes, but then again, if you look close, there really isn't much of a speaker. It's just 2 little lines right there. So yeah, I mean, the sound isn't able to get through the best, but it's still not bad. It still sounds pretty good. It's just a little quiet. I mean, for being max volume, I thought it was like mid volume or low. Like this, it's not super loud, but it still sounds good. I'm just so used to the loud ones. Like the last one that we reviewed, which was Star Killers. I think it's called The Apprentice on Theory Sabers. Dude, that's one of the loudest sabers. Like, it is loud. So is that one. That one is loud. So going from that to this, it's like, where's the sound?
I'm Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn? Yo! That sounds awesome. I love that. Oh, now I want to get the Qui-Gon Jinn saber to use his font on the saber. How sensitive is it? Oh, it's really sensitive. Wow. I'm barely tapping it. That's really sensitive. I like that. I like the sensitive ones. I mean, not so sensitive to where if you swing it, it'll go off. Like, in which they're really good about that now. You can go pretty crazy and... Oh my gosh. You can go pretty crazy and it won't clash while you're spinning it around.
At last we will have revenge.
I accidentally switched the font instead of turning it on, but... Darth Maul. But yeah, then whenever you do hit it, it's like, it knows. Oh, that's actually really cool. I just realized that's the first red color that we've had on the saber. So that's what our guy looks like. With the red blade, the obsidian. There's our Anakin.
Obi-Wan!
Yo, that was Dexter. So is this another Obi-Wan font or is this like a Dexter font? Okay, it's Obi-Wan. That would be so funny if they did something with Dexter. Like, I don't even know what they would do. Obi-Wan! Another Anakin?
At last we will have revenge.
How is it going backwards? Whoa, okay.
At last we will have... Obi-Wan!
Make up your mind.
Count Dooku.
Count Dooku! This battle cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, but by our skills with a lightsaber. Oh, that was cool! Did you see the little white thing that popped out in front of it? And there was like a sound before it turned on. It's like... Oh, that's cool. I love that. This is one of my new favorite fonts. Specifically for the ignition. Oh, that's cool. I love that. It's powerful.
Master Windu!
A Mace Windu font. Hey, it looks blue though. That ain't purple. Look at that. That's more purple than what it was on. Now it's a Mace Windu font.
Master Yoda.
Master Yoda. Ooh, that's cool. I can't wait to get Yoda's little lightsaber from Theory Sabers. I want that one so bad. Because that one's actually smaller than this one somehow.
Anakin.
Whoa. Okay, so the other font that we had for Anakin, the Tusken Raiders, that was from episode 2. This must be from episode 3. And I like the way he said that. Hold on.
Anakin.
Oh.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. This is also probably from episode 3. Yeah, because if you noticed earlier when Dexter said it, that was from episode 2. So that was probably episode 2 Obi-Wan.
Darth Sidious.
Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. Ready? Oh, the Sidious font on his second saber is so cool. Look at that, guys. I mostly like the ignition. It does like the, you know. Oh man, that's so cool. I'm just gonna. I love that. You will not stop me, Darth Vader. You will not stop me. Darth Vader will become more powerful than either of us.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
Yes, 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 a Grievous font. And I love that it was Anakin that introduces it too. Woo-hoo, it's green. There's a little bit of like a hum that I'm noticing. Like a... You hear that? gets worse the more I rotate it. There's like a little bit of a rattle. I don't know what's going on. There's like something inside the saber. I figured it out, guys. Listen. So it's actually, that rattle is coming from the buttons. It's really not that bad, but they're just a little bit loose, I guess. So they're like just vibrating a little bit when the saber is on. So it just sounds a little bit weird. How did I do that? What did I do? Wait, oh, is that like the blade lock effect? No? But that sounds cool. Hold on, how did I... That's so cool. So I figured it out. So the button you use to turn it on and off with, when it's on, just hold it down for a second. Just like a second. That's so cool. I wonder if all the other fonts do that. Let's go back to Sidious and see if he does it. It does a little something. By the way, I guess you can go forward and backward fonts based on the way you hold the saber. So upright,
Obi-Wan.
it'll go back to Obi-Wan's. But if I hold it upside down or even sideways, it'll go back to Sidious.
Darth Sidious.
So we'll go back to Grievous.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
So who's next?
Jedi, prepare for death.
The heck was that? Whoa! Oh, is this a magnet? It's an electro staff. It's a Magna Guard. That is so cool. Oh, I love that sound. Wait, I love that.
You will fall, Jedi. Prepare to be dismantled.
Whoa. That is so cool. That's like one of the non-lightsaber fonts on a lightsaber, but it works. That's so cool. I absolutely love that. I love the sound. Oh, I love that ignition sound.
Now this is pod racing.
Hey, there's the classic pod racer. Ooh, that looks cool. It always looks and sounds so good on a Profi. If you don't have this font on a Profi, you need to get it because it's not the same on SMV or Baselit or anything else. Because of the trail off specifically, that drive-by sound. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, let's see if Anakin says anything.
Watch out, exhaust for brains! Oh. Eat fumes, Wormo!
Wormo.
Yeah!
Jake Lloyd for you, everybody.
You're gonna fry.
You're gonna fry.
Yeah! I won!
I love the way it turns off, too. It doesn't go down, it just all turns off like where it is. It's really cool. That's one of my favorite fonts.
Thanks.
What? Wait, is Darth Jar Jar? What? Misa confused. No, dude, did you, wait, what? Hold on, okay, for one, I don't know where to start. For one, did you hear that ignition? New favorite font unlocked immediately. That is insane. Whoa! The blaster deflect. Look at this. There's so much there's so much going on right now. No, this is so cool. So, you know the force field in the Phantom Menace? Whenever you shoot their little force fields, it makes that very specific yet satisfying sound effect. That's what this is doing. You hear that? That is so cool. That was the force effect. What the heck? That was like the force choking and killing someone's sound effect. He really is Darth Jar Jar, guys. Wow. That's crazy. Look, the point of contact is all the way down here at the base. I mean, if you move it, it goes all the way up here. You can put it in the middle. You can just move it around. It's something only Profi can do, guys. And then look, when it turns off, you see it like goes slow, but there's like a little orange piece that follows it. This is such a cool font. What the heck? Okay, that's like my favorite font.
You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the White?
Ooh, I like how that turned on.
He's no good to me dead.
And then the classic seismic charge. That's my favorite one. I love the startup for the TIE Fighter, how it's just like it shoots into it. That's cool.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We're back to the beginning. Hello there. Okay, I have 3 favorite fonts. This one for the saber. I mean, it's literally the character, so like it fits. For just sound fonts in general,
Count Dooku.
I love this one so much. I forgot about this one. Oh, I love this one too. Okay, so there's 4 fonts because my next favorite was
Musical Jar Jar Binks.
Okay, so in order, I would say Jar Jar Binks, Magna Guard, Dooku, and Sidious. Those are my favorites. Okay, everybody, time for a spin test. So I'm actually gonna remove the robe for this because last time I did a spin test in a robe, it didn't go so well. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Well, they're durable, that's for sure. I need to move this chair. It's okay. We're okay. Just a $600 saber. That's, you know, no big deal. All right, let's try this. So how are we gonna do this? Yeah, the 36-inch blade is really throwing me off because the hilt is so short. It's so difficult to spin with such a long blade. I mean, it's possible, it's just awkward. Here, I think I might by chance have a shorter blade upstairs. Let me go see if I can find it. Guys, by some miracle, I found one. All right, here we go, guys. Oh my gosh. That is so much better. That is so much better. Like it just, oh, it works so well. Because it's such a small hilt and a small blade. It just, it's balanced in the weight better now. It just, oh, it just feels so much better. Hi, what's up? Oh my gosh, guys, she's invincible. She's not dying. All right, guys, now it's time for the real spin test. Okay, so far I'm noticing it's a little difficult to hold it here because the buttons, I don't want to press them while I'm spinning it. I can try holding it down the saber a little bit more, but that's a little bit awkward. It kind of wants to slip out of your hand. Plus that makes it more top heavy. So I'd say, well, your balance point is right where this black piece is. So I would hold it right up here above the golden piece. I would hold it right up here. I'm basically almost holding the blade. I'm right in there. That works a little bit better in terms of I have less chance of hitting the buttons up here, but because I'm up here, my hand is wanting to like slide up the blade and it's not the best of a grip. Plus the balance point, like I said, is here. So if I'm holding it up here, now this is bottom heavy. So there's really not a great place to grip it. I guess just get a longer blade, make it a little bit heavier, and then you'd be able to grab it maybe up here a little bit easier. But like I said, the longer the blade, the harder it is to swing around, and it's kind of awkward. So get one in between, because this is the smallest size you can get, and that other one I was using was the biggest size you can get. So if you go in the middle, that might work a lot better. I went ahead and got it just to try out my theory. Here's all the different blade sizes. So they should go from 36, 32, 26. So I was using this one to begin with, and then I switched to this one, which was almost a little too small. So let's try halfway. Okay, let's see how this feels. Okay, so I was right. The longer the blade, the easier it is to hold up here, because now my balance point is right here. But actually, yeah, it's really not that awkward to swing either. I would say mid blade. Yeah, I would say the 32, because it still doesn't even look that bad either. Like it still looks natural enough. Like the 36 in here just looked way too long. This one works, I think, best. Cool, well, I'm glad we solved that. Okay, now there's one more thing to do with this saber before we end the video, and that is to try on this front piece. So my side camera just had to die right as I wanted to do this. This is the piece that we used to put the lightsaber blade in with, and then we're gonna replace it with this piece. I've always loved his emitter. It looks so cool. So I'm glad they included this second option. Yeah, because you can really see the difference in the thickness there. I love that very much. That looks even cooler now. You'll see it a lot better in the close-up montage, which I haven't showed yet. So cue that right now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I surely did. So this is a beauty, one of only 501 in the world. But here's the cool part. They haven't sold out yet on the website. So if you want this, you can still go buy it. I don't know why they're not sold out. They're awesome. Somehow, even though it's been 4 months, they've not sold out of them. So go pick one up. And you know, if you use my code Jongo, you can save 10% on your order. Just saying. But yeah, guys, this has been, oh my goodness, this thing is so beautiful. This has definitely been worth the wait. I've really enjoyed this unboxing. This has been one of my favorite ones, for sure. You wanna be in the outro? Oh, okay. This is my cat, Sophie, by the way. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are. Just wants to be under the table and get hair all over my shirt. Thanks. And until then, the Force will be with you, always.